Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Super Luigi Galaxy. Last time, we made our way back into the bedroom and got our last 3 stars that we need to collect to finish up that dome in its entirety. And this episode, we'll be heading up to the engine room. As we can see, there's already a purple comet in orbit up in the engine room, which is perfect timing for us. So, go ahead and collect our 20 lives here, courtesy of Princess Peach, and make our way up to the engine room. Maybe with these 20 lives, we can use these to kind of help fuel the engine room a little bit more to get the Comet Observatory up and running. Maybe that'll be enough power to get to the center of the universe, because, not to name any names, Princess Rosalina, we still need to get to the center of the universe in some way, and last time we tried, it just didn't work. Mario had to go in our stead instead. So maybe we'll just grease up the wheels a little bit in the engine room while we're here getting our purple coins. So let's go ahead and make our way into the engine room and see what purple coin mission we're going to be doing first. Our first purple comet looks to be in Gold Leaf Galaxy. So let's go ahead and fly in the Gold Leaf. A purple comet is in orbit here at Gold Leaf, bringing us purple coins in the woods. Jumping in, we can see we got ourselves a whole bunch of purple coins on the obstacle course section heading up to the observation tower. So, unlike Honey Hive Galaxy, which Gold Leaf Galaxy is heavily inspired on, I mean, it's basically just a clone of Honey Hive, but it's not an exploration style mission here for the purple coins, unlike the one from Honey Hive Galaxy, which I do appreciate that kind of change because Gold Leaf Galaxy may be similar to a previous galaxy, but doesn't need to have the exact same purple coin mission. That'd be a little too on the nose. You should have 20 purple coins up to this point. I do, thank you. So, all around this obstacle course area, climbing up to the tower, we're going to be running into bees that are going to be telling us how many purple coins we should have up to that certain point in the level, which could be really helpful because if you miss a coin, you immediately want to turn around and find the coin you missed. So these bees are acting as makeshift checkpoints, which is really helpful in the player since you only have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to collect all 100 coins to get your power star. Got 50 purple coins? Yes, we do. So we're on track so far to get ourselves our 100 purple coins under the time limit, which is great. I'm going to jump on the spring here to swing around on the top of the tree, jump across here to grab ourselves more purple coins here, and climb our way up to the top of this tower while getting purple coins on the way. Since we are on a time limit, however, we don't want to be just taking our time collecting these coins. We want to grab these as fast as we can. We should have 70 purple coins. We do, so far, we're doing pretty good here when it comes to collecting all of our coins. Gonna backflip and then do a spin to get to where the sling star is. Grab me these star bits on the way over to the other side of this platform and grab ourselves these coins on top of the fence. From here, we'll just ground pound the spring to go up to where the sling star is. And now being very careful here to grab these coins on the very edge of this platform because that's not nerve-wracking, am I right? Did you get 90 purple coins? Yes, we did, which is really helpful because it's kind of hard to get out of this section of Gold Leaf Galaxy once you're in. You're gonna have to triple jump or backwards jump off of the tower, which is not the most ideal thing to do, so it's a good thing we have 90 coins, just saying. Now we got ourselves the last set of coins up here. That makes for 100 coins spawning in our star, but as we can see, the timer is still going. Timer stops once we collect ourselves our star. So let's collect this and get out of here. Be very careful that very ending section, not to just jump into the spikes because that would have been very easy to do, but thankfully that didn't happen. So there you go. That's our star collected here, Gold Leaf, which makes another galaxy complete. Let's go ahead and save our game, and from here, let's jump back into the galaxy listings and see, is there another purple coin in orbit? And sure enough, there's another purple comet. It is at Toy Time Galaxy. So let's go ahead and head to Toy Time. So our purple comet here at Toy Time brings us Luigi's purple coins. So jumping in, we can see on the other side of Mario is Luigi, the superior of the two, am I right? Luigi fans, rise up, including me, Luigi. Grab 100 of the 150 purple coins. So as we can see here, we got an extra set of coins that we can work with. So having an extra 50 coins here is gonna be really helpful. So I'm gonna be very careful not to miss too many coins, as we want to get a lot of these coins as fast as we can, since we have only a 3-minute time limit to work with. But at the same time, watch your footing, because a lot of these coins, they're very easy to just walk off the ledge for, so we're not gonna want to do that. Thankfully, they got a lot of star bits dropping down from the sky, which will give you probably enough to get an extra life, and they do include a 1-up mushroom in the level itself, so you're gonna have plenty of opportunities to get extra lives here. And I do think that the actual difficulty of the stage itself is harder than the time limit being a problem here, because I honestly think you have more than enough time to grab yourself all the coins that you need to get yourself the purple coins for your set power star, as I'm demonstrating here, getting my final coin that I need with close to 2 minutes left on the clock. 1 minute and 47 seconds remaining to get the power star shows that the timer isn't really the problem. It's all the obstacles around you. The green platforms that disappear once you step on them, the yellow platforms that rotate once you actually step on the thing in general, the goop around you, which is an instant kill, black holes. I mean, there's just so many different opportunities to die there on Luigi's surface, so be very careful about the level itself, not necessarily the timer. Now, jumping back in, we can see there's one more purple comet we need to show up, which is at Seaslide Galaxy. Unfortunately, it's not here, so we're gonna need to leave and talk to our big old Luma friend here to get it to move over to the engine room. I mean, we could go up into our final dome, the garden, because I do see on the map here there is a purple comet in orbit up in the garden, but I want to finish up the engine room, so let's go ahead and move that star. So, move that prankster comet back over into the engine room, please. Okay, let me have it. Oh, delicious. But I'm happy and full. I'm feeling a little more motivated. Snackity-dee, snackity-day, snackity-diddly-doo. And there it is. Our next and final purple comet for the engine room is back. I hope that's what you wanted. Next time you need some comets mixed around, come ask me. Hopefully that is the final time, but hey, you never know. Garden can give us a problem too. And head back over to the engine room. Let's use our red star power, because when do you really get to use the red star, am I right? Get to use this thing we worked so hard to unlock, only just to go right back into a room and lose the power. Really the biggest missed opportunity power in this game, I swear. You barely get to use red Luigi. But let's go ahead and make our way over the Seaslide Galaxy for our next and final purple coin here in the engine room. So our purple comet here in orbit around Seaslide Galaxy is none other than purple coins by the Seaslide. Jumping in, we can see there are a bunch of purple coins all over the place here in Seaslide Galaxy. We're exploring the entirety of Seaslide Galaxy for this one, or at least the entire water section, so this one's going to take us quite a long time to get all the purple coins here. If you need help collecting all those purple coins, I got the tow brigade and several ships in position. I'm just thoughtful like that. Thank you, Captain Tope. Could you do me a favor next time? Turn off the headlights! Oh my god, I can't see! I feel like I'm blind to looking at you for the conversation. Oh my, why do you need that thing on? It's daytime! got plenty of sunlight. We don't need a headlight. Turn it off. I don't know why he has the thing on 24/7. I think he just forgets that the thing can turn off. So he just leaves his headlight on at all times, which is not great when you're talking to him head on. At that point, either close your eyes or bring your sunglasses. Oh my gosh. Very bright light, but besides the point, got ourselves a whole bunch of purple coins just scattered all around Seaslide here, and a good chunk of the coins you're going to be collecting while using the bee power-up. Power-up we haven't used in quite some time here, but we get to use it once more here, flying around all of Seaslide Galaxy. I want to be very careful because, as a reminder with the bee power, anytime Bee Luigi touches water, you lose your said power-up. So you want to be very careful if you want to continue using Bee Luigi to not touch any water to immediately lose your said power. That's not going to be helpful in the slightest. Another thing is keep in mind your flight meter here, because once that runs out, you're going to fall down like a rock. So you can't save yourself from falling down pits or over water, anything like that. Very, very dangerous, so keep an eye on your flight meter. And you can also stand on clouds here, which is very convenient because it's the only way we're getting those set purple coins. And also, one weird thing to note is that Bee Luigi cannot interact with any of these question mark blocks. I don't know why. Apparently his head just lost all of its, well, resistance to hitting blocks because now it's just all mushy. He can't touch it. I don't know why. But in order to actually interact with those said question mark blocks, we want to go ahead and lose our bee suit, because normal Luigi here, he can easily hit these question mark blocks and get himself whatever's inside, which this one's a whole bunch of star bits. I unfortunately kind of messed up the timing there, so we're not going to get the full 10, but that's perfectly fine. At this point in our adventure, we're really just getting the star bits now just to get star bits. We don't need them for anything else, as there were no more hungry Lumas that we're paying out oodles of star bits for to unlock new galaxies. So now if we're getting star bits, we're really just doing it to see the number go up, and that is basically it. But hey, that's perfectly fine by me because I like seeing number go up, so give me more star bits. Interesting thing to note about these star bits too is that originally star bits, they weren't really planned as a thing for Super Luigi Galaxy when it was first starting its development, but they later on decided to add the star bits into the game because all these long sections when you're doing nothing but flying around in space with the launch stars, developers felt that it would have just made more sense to have something there for you to interact with. So the thing they chose to interact with were star bits all throughout the space areas that you're flying around in Super Luigi Galaxy, which I always thought that was a cool little detail. The reason why we got star bits is to give you something to do while flying around in space, which it's just a nice little interaction piece, especially when you get a second player involved, because this game does actually have a form of cooperative multiplayer to it. So a second player can connect a Wii Remote or another set of Joy-Cons or a Switch Pro Controller in the case of the Nintendo Switch release of Super Luigi Galaxy. You can connect the second controller and player 2 will get their own cursor, and you'll use that to collect star bits and do a whole bunch of other things too, which it is something for us to talk about here at some point in our adventure in Super Luigi Galaxy. But for now, let's just go ahead and focus on getting the remainder of all these purple coins that are here in Seaslide. There are no purple coins in the ocean. Well, that's helpful to know because I don't want to go swimming in the water. I'm allergic to water. Don't you see? I'm a bee. Bees don't like water. So thankfully, we don't have to go in the water at all. And up to this point, we got all the purple coins that are around this said area. So we're doing good so far with purple coins, and that's nice. I don't know how my star bit keeps on hitting this cloud. That is impressive. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. You know what? We're just gonna jump off the cloud. This is fine. This is fine. I'm fine. I'm not fine. I repeat, not fine. Bee Luigi getting a little irritated, am I right? It doesn't look like there are any purple coins on that island in the middle. That's good to know that we're not traveling to the middle section at all here for this mission, but at the same time, when you're exploring a majority of Seaslide Galaxy, it doesn't really change it that much when you think about it. Look! I got some purple coins for you! Where? I got them all. I'm so sorry. I don't know which ones you got anymore. Now I feel bad. I'm just gonna move on at this point. Thankfully, as we can see, just flying all throughout Seaside Galaxy here with the bee power, you can see that there are plenty of bee mushrooms just all throughout Seaside Galaxy. So anytime you do end up falling into the water, whether it be on purpose or by accident, there are more than enough bee powers here for you to get to activate a bee Luigi here once again, which is very, very helpful. It's very easy to make one little mistake and lose your bee power by falling into the water. Eek! I'm scared of heights. Well, thankfully, I'm a bee. I'm not scared of anything. Except water. That terrifies me. Go ahead and just grab ourselves these coins here on this structure. And here, I'm just going to go ahead, now that we don't have the bee power, hit this question mark block to grab ourselves a whole bunch of star bits. Again, we don't really need these things, but hey, it helps to get a good chunk of star bits to get yourself some extra lives. So if you ever need more lives, then there's a good reason for you to still collect star bits at this point in your adventure. We got 29 though, so I think we're gonna be fine. I don't really have any problems here in terms of dying. I mean, the only enemies we found so far in this level are piranha plants. And yeah, we can avoid them. Like, they're not very hard enemies to avoid. So thankfully, no real threat here outside of falling out of bounds and then dying from a black hole, which we don't want to do that. That'd be horrible. So we'll be at least careful when it comes to our footing. But outside of that, nothing else is really that much of a threat at all here in Seaslide for us. So we don't have to worry about our life count. We'll just keep on getting more lives at this point. Add to the total. Keep on getting more and more. We love collecting 1-ups in this house, and we'll continue doing that until we just can't anymore. We're just out of 1-ups. No more 1-ups. We have them all. Our collection is complete. Gonna grab me some more coins here, and we're almost at the end of the coin collection portion here. Only have a handful more purple coins to get, which thankfully, they're all just right into our own path here, going back to where Captain Toad is when we flew into Seaslide. So go ahead, just wait here a second to recharge my flight meter and fall down onto these clouds to grab our remaining set of purple coins. We get our last set for our power star to spawn. There you go. That's our final coin collected. And now the power star is all the way over at the tower in the center area here. So that's going to take a while to get to. I'm going to ditch my bee suit because you can't long jump as a bee. Don't know why you can't do that either. Bee Luigi has a lot of limitations now that you think about it. So we're gonna just walk on the very edge of the water here in Seaslide because for reasons unknown, this water is solid matter. We'll take it because this allows us to long jump all the way over to where our power star is located. So that just makes things a little bit faster for us. Go ahead and grab ourselves the bee power here. And now I'm gonna make my way up to the top of this tower in style. Fly right up to the top here, get on top of this tree, make our way over to the said cloud that's going up and down, and we'll let this take us to the very top of the tower and grab ourselves our power star here. So now that we're here at the very top portion of Seaslide Galaxy, let us grab our star and call it a day. That is all the stars collected here in Seaside Galaxy, making yet another galaxy fully completed. And now that's yet another dome fully completed as well, which means there's only one more dome left with 3 more stars for us to collect. We're almost there. Galaxy complete, a full dome complete, 3 more stars. It's pretty much the end of our adventure here very soon. Let's go ahead and check to make sure that indeed we have all the gold crowns here next to Gold Leaf Galaxy, Toytime Galaxy, Seaside Galaxy, Bonefin Galaxy, and Bowser Jr.'s Lava Reactor. Now we got ourselves all these galaxies completed and made yet another dome fully completed. we have one more dome left for us to traverse, the garden. And we'll be heading to the garden in the next episode. Next time on Let's Play Super Luigi Galaxy, we'll head back into the garden one final time to collect the remaining purple coins located in that dome. I'll see you guys next time.